Sherin Zedek is proud to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Yom Yerushalayim, commemorating the reunification of the city of Jerusalem. My special Jerusalem memory comes from the very first time I ever visited the city, March of 2010. I had never been to Israel before. I was 25 at the time, and I was traveling with Heather, who wasn't my wife yet, but we were boyfriend-girlfriend. And we had decided to go on a 3.5-month backpacking trip to celebrate our graduations from university. Our flight was from Toronto to Tel Aviv, and our flight home was from London, England. So we had 3.5 months to get from Tel Aviv to London. And after a few nights, days and nights in Tel Aviv, and then some time in the north, we made it to Jerusalem. We found a hostel in the old city, in the Armenian quarter. And when we arrived, it was pretty sketchy. And the room was gross, the shower was gross, the bed was gross. The guy behind the desk at the hostel was kind of gross and sketchy and creepy. And it was night, and I went out to go change some money, and the guy who changed my money was kind of gross and creepy. And then the place that we found for dinner for some chicken shawarma was gross and creepy and sketchy. You get the idea. We were creeped out. It was our first night in Jerusalem, and we were not feeling comfortable. We were not feeling happy. We were not feeling good at all. And then we decided that it was night. Let's wander around. And we're in the old city. That's where our hostel was. By the way, find a hostel in the new city. Visit the old city later on, but don't stay overnight. It's old. We're wandering through the old city, and we've got we can hear the sounds of the stones underneath our shoes, and that feels cool. And then we turn a corner, and we had made our way from the Armenian quarter into the center. And then right before us, we came around this wall right before us. At night, so all the lights were on, it was lit up, it was beautiful with all these people around. It was the Kotel. And it just appeared right in front of us as we turned this corner. And in that moment, all those feelings of uneasiness and sketchiness and being creeped out melted away. And in that moment, Heather and I remember we looked at each other and we were just in awe of the beauty, the serenity, the history. I mean, you could really feel that we were standing on holy ground, that we were staring at something that was it's just not just a part of Jewish history and its richness, but a part of world history. I mean, one of the most fought over but most important places in the entire world, arguably the most important place for so many people, Jews, Christians, Muslims, so many people. And there we were. And in that moment, we remembered why we wanted to be in Jerusalem and why we wanted to be in Israel, but specifically Jerusalem in the first place. And we visited the old city a number of other times, and the Kotel specifically. But that first memory I have of turning the corner and then it being there, and in that moment, all of those feelings melting away and just being so proud and so happy to be standing where I was. That's my special Jerusalem memory. Enjoy.